Hey everybody, Beck here from StartingStrongman.com, and today I'm going to talk about one of the coolest pro strongman shows going on in North America that you probably don't know about, and that's why I'm talking about it. I'm talking about the world's strongest logger. It's taking place up in Auburn, California. It's a little outside of Redding, I believe. Yeah, it says, here's a little write-up. Sierra Cascade Logging Conference is hosting the 2019 IHGF World's Strongest Logger, and it's also be the first qualifier for the IHGF All-American Stones of Strength series. So it's a cool series. It's put on by Francis Brebner, legendary person in strength sports. Just goes back long, for forever. He's done amazing things. Yeah, it's at the Logging Conference Expo at the Shasta District Fairgrounds in Anderson, California. The Logging Conference is a proud sponsor and host of the IHGF World's Strongest Logger. It's also the first qualifying contest for Stones of Strength, where the top 4 athletes will go to the finals of the IHGF All-American Stones of Strength Championship later this year. There's cash prizes for the top 3 athletes at the World's Strongest Logger, and a place will be secured for the overall winner at the IHGF Stones of Strength World Challenge in Fifor, Norway. So you win this contest, you get to go compete internationally in Norway, you win some money. They're putting the athletes up in hotel, so partial accommodations are paid for, and the events are really cool, and the athlete lineup's pretty damn good as well. It's a 2-day event. I think there's 11 events. It's February 8th and 9th. And yeah, day 1 consists of, and it's real old school strongman, cool events. There's nothing like it. It's put on to showcase the athletes in a cool way, which is what I think pro strongman should be. And they're also, helping with the accommodations, which should also be a part of pro strongman. So day 1 considers a stone press, world record natural stone. So I think, it's just I think they just keep going up. There's 2 stones to choose from. Any weights with the heavier stone trumps, any reps with the heavier stone will trump any more reps with the lower weight stone. The heavier stone, I think, is above the heaviest natural stone ever lifted. Not a block, it's like an actual natural stone. I think it's around 350-ish pounds, 330-ish, something like that. Let me look that up. But yeah, then there's going to be a stone put. So it's a stone throw, 50-pound stone. Whoever can throw it the furthest, 3 attempts. Then event 3 is a Denny Stone Farmer's Walk with 300 and 335 pounds. 50-foot thing, max distance, 60 seconds, 3 drops allowed. Interesting that there's 3 drops from a max distance event. Or maybe it's just 50 feet for time, and it's written weird. But that's a really hard event because they usually are on a chain and they bang into your legs. I did a replica at Highland Games that was not that heavy, and I think they're only like 100 and something pounds a piece, and I hated it. Definitely favors the taller, some more slender athletes. Then a 410-pound natural Husafelt stone for distance, and a natural stone to shoulder or load as day 1. So that's 5 events, using very basically just a bunch of stones on day 1, but a cool event. Day 2, this is the event I want to see right here. It's a wooden log clean and press for reps. Of course, you're at a logging conference, so they're wooden logs and they're handmade, and it's a giant one that they used last year. Like I know over at the Expo, they have that big 13.5-inch wooden log, or maybe even 14-inch that Krzysztof Radzikowski has a world record on that log for. So there's 2 logs at this. Any amount of reps with the heavier log trumps more reps with the lighter log. The lighter log is 13 inches around and 320 pounds or so. And the heavier log is a 16-inch wooden log, 340 pounds. So it might not be the heaviest weight in the world, but a 16-inch log, that is enormous. I don't even know if I could hold that in my rack position, being a lightweight. Then we go on to an arm-over-arm truck pull with a semi-truck. Always a cool event. And the logger medley, this is an interesting one as well. Farmer's walk into a tire flip, into They got to carry the giant log back, which I think that's a cool event. So it's 320-pound farmer's walk into a 1,100-pound tire. Yeah, 1,100-pound tire into a 300-pound log, 30 feet each implement, 90 seconds. Then onto a single fingers, which I'm going to assume is also with wooden logs. 5 12-foot fingers, 350 to 550-pound range. Atlas stones to finish it out, like any proper strongman contest. 5 stones, 250, 300, 330, 365, 420 to 72 inches, 64 inches, 58, 52, and 48. So proper high, that's what, 6 foot tall, 72 inches. So it's put on by Casey Garrison and a bunch of other people. It says they're filming it for a television show in Europe and also clips on social media. So if any of that ends up coming out, I'll definitely be sure to post it on StartingStrongman.com and across the Starting Strongman social media. So be sure to follow there. Yeah, and some of the athletes competing are, it's a good lineup. So we got Joshua Azil. Sorry, I don't know how to say your last name, but he's Joshua Asil. He's a middleweight strongman, or at least was, but he's like tall, and he's gotten well placing at nationals, and I think he'll do surprisingly well in a lot of these events. Mike Cognan, another good amateur athlete. Michael Struza, pro, who won his pro card at the LA Fit Expo a couple of years back, and I believe won this show 2 years ago, 2017. Elise Payne, I know he's a top finisher at amateur nationals. Josh Thigpen, writer of the Cube Method, which you can get at store.startingstrongman.com. Multiple time World's Strongest Man competitor, and he's competed internationally probably over 50 times. So interesting and cool to see Josh back. Frank Cortucci, USA. Dylan Bartz, USA, and some of the international competitors. Dennis Kalrus, Germany. He's competed at World's Strongest Man and Strongman Champions League. And Johan Longhurst of Netherlands, who's a Strongman Champions League competitor. Gabriel Arglion of Romania, another SCL competitor. Sam Zilstra of USA and Easton Taylor of USA. So good lineup. Surprise more athletes, pros. They're always talking about opportunities, but then they miss out on stuff like this. This is the 3rd annual year, so I'd get in touch with the promoters like Casey Garrison and everyone if you want to be involved next year. And if any videos are posted, I'll share them, and you can look in the description below, and there'll be a link to the World's Strongest Logger Facebook page, and of course follow at Starting Strongman. Go to StartingStrongman.com for all of your strongman training information, and hopefully whoever wins it, get an interview with them on this channel. So be sure to hit like and subscribe, and hit that post notifications button as well. I'm Kalle Beck. Thanks for watching, and follow me on social media at Let Kalle Lift.